Hey there guys, WolfTM2008 here. In this video I'm going to be showing you how you can install Windows XP Professional as a virtual machine on Windows 7 Home Premium. Now before I go any further, I will mention that this process is a lengthy one. Although it is 15 minutes or below on YouTube, it has to be for me to upload the video, so bearing in mind you will need a good 2.5 hours to complete this whole process. So there are a couple of things we will need. We will need this RAR file, which will be available from Dropbox. I cannot show you the link at the minute because it is in the process of uploading. And you will also need VirtualBox from Oracle, which can be downloaded from virtualbox.org. Click downloads and choose whichever one you need. In this case it's Windows, so download that, drag it to your desktop and you will also need a CD or DVD+R, not RW, otherwise the ISO image will not burn to it. So inside of this RAR file, which you will need to open with some sort of RAR archiver, for example WinRAR, Win7 or 7-zip, you have the XP ISO, an ISO burner, and text document which gives you a link to my Facebook page, go check it out, and the activation codes for Windows XP Professional. So first thing we need to do is you need to put the CD or DVD+R into your disk drive, and you want to open up the free ISO burner I've included, or any other ISO tool that you have on your computer. And just simple little tool this. All you want to do, make sure your drive is set to your optical disk drive. Name the volume as virtual. Put the burn speed at max. You want to press open and navigate to the location of where the file is. So unfortunately it will not let me find it on my desktop because it's located within the RAR file at the minute. So I'm just going to go to the original location where I have it. Or not, fine, do it this way. So you will have to drag and drop the ISO from the RAR file into your actual PC. So once it's found it, click open and it'll burn. Now for convenience I've already burnt this to a disk. It will take 10 to 15 minutes depending on your processor speed. So once it's done you can close, make sure it's done everything, then you can close that down. You do not need the RAR file for the time being, so close that. Now is what we're going to do is we're going to install VirtualBox. So double click on it, run for any permissions, and just going to go through the setup, leave everything as it is. You just get a warning saying you may be temporarily disconnected from your network, but you want to proceed with the install, and just let it go through the setup wizard. So as it's going through the setup wizard, it's just copying the files. You will notice a icon appear on your screen. You will need to allow and install all these devices. It's just so that the PC, mouse, speakers and everything work on the virtual PC. Okay, so that's installed. We can click finish and we'll just move this out the way, and I'm going to put it in my downloads. Right, now you're opened with the VirtualBox manager, and what we need to do is we actually need to install the operating system. So if we click on new, it'll take us through the setup wizard, and you want to name the operating system something like your name and put XP. Make sure that this is on Microsoft Windows and this is on XP. Click Next. This is to allow RAM to be allocated to the virtual machine. It's on 120 megabytes at the minute. You can increase this if you like, but I'm just going to leave this as is. And you want this to be left as create new hard disk. Leave the options as virtual disk image. Click Next, and you want this to be dynamically allocated. So this is the size of memory it's allowed. Click Next and create. So it's now created. We now need to push in our disk and we need to click Start. Click OK. So this is going through the install wizard now. The host is on D drive, which is my optical disk drive, and you want to click Start. Now this is the BIOS view, because of course the graphical user interface is not installed yet, so it's just going to go through the installation process. This can take up to 45 minutes to an hour, so just bear that in mind, guys. What I'm going to do is I'm going to just cut out the camera now, and I'll turn it back on when I get a little bit further on. At this point you will need to click OK, and as you can see we want to press enter, and it'll go through the end user license agreement. Click F8 to agree, or escape to not agree. If you want to read it, just press down on your arrow keys. So I'm going to press F8, and you want to click enter, and I'm going to do this NTFS quick setup. So it's just going to go through the setup process to partition my hard drive. So again, I'll bring the camera on when I've got a bit further on. So it's just going to now restart after it's been through the setup folders, and it should load with the standard. Oops, just leave that to boot. And now, as you can see, it's loaded with the ever popular Windows XP interface. Click OK to this. What it means is the cursor will clip if you go off it and go back on it, it'll move automatically. Now this is just going through the installation of folders, files, programs and whatever. So as you can see, it says it'll take approximately 39 minutes. So once it gets to the stage of setting up the time and date configurations and entering the product key, I will turn the camera back on. See you in a short while. Right then guys, sorry about not talking in that last part, but I was a little bit busy. So if you follow the instructions as in the video, it will end up like this. Couple of key points. I would update Internet Explorer to version 8, which is the highest that XP supports. I will also install Flash Player and a free antivirus software. I recommend Avast, just to show you that this is genuine XP. If I go onto the control panel, performance and maintenance, see basic information about the computer, as you can see it is Microsoft Windows XP Professional version 2002 Service Pack 3. It is registered, and yes, so this is Windows XP on a virtual machine. I'm going to end this video now because it is getting a bit long. My name is WolfTM2008. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. I will see you guys in a short while. Bye bye, thank you for watching. Yes, I know what you're thinking. You're waiting for the wolf howl and the copyright notice, but not this time. I have made myself a Facebook page, so it would mean a lot to me if you could go over to facebook.com and search for WolfTM2008 channel in the search bar and just like the page. Thank you very much guys. Now you're going to hear the wolf howl. Okay, bye bye.